Hey there, wherever
So
you want to go,
not
I can
exercise
help you
restraint,
get there.
showing
Time
your
works
great
in...
power
The
to
Lich King
scourge.
stirs in the north. An undead army follows his command, marching across Northrend and spreading blight wherever they tread. We need you to stop them, hero. The Lich King stirs in the north. An undead army follows his command, marching across Northrend and spreading blight wherever they tread. We need you to stop them, hero.
Greetings. Be careful.
Welcome to Northrend, hero. I have been asked to arrange travel for you to Dalaran so that you can meet with our allies there. Ride the Griffin to Dalaran, and once you land, make your way to our inn there, a hero's welcome. Find Isarami Fairwind and speak with her immediately. She can help you bind your Heartstone to the city so you can use the Silver Enclave's portal to travel back to Stormwind quickly.
Light bless you. Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
Greetings. Hello, traveler. You may or may not be aware that we Kyrin Tor moved our city here to Northrend. No longer does Dalaran sit under its protective dome on the shores of Lordamere Lake. Now the city magically floats above the Crystal Song Forest. We believe you to be ready for your journey to the city. Speak with me again, and I will cast a spell of teleportation to transport you there. When you arrive, seek out Archmage Cylindra and give her my signet as proof that we spoke.
Till next we meet. Hello. Be careful.
I am listening. Good luck, friend.
Welcome to Dalaran. This inn is part of the Silver Enclave, the headquarters of the official Alliance presence in our city. Don't forget to bind your Heartstone here for easy travel to the city and access to the portal to Stormwind next door.
Farewell. Greetings. Light bless you. King's honor, friend. Farewell.
Greetings, adventurer.
Safe travels.
Welcome to Dalaran. I'll see to it that the ring is returned.
Be careful.
Just in case you don't already, you can use the crystal on the platform behind me to teleport to the Violet Stand in Crystal Song Forest beneath Dalaran. Correspondingly, you can use the crystal at the stand below to return to the chamber above me. I would like for you to do this now.
Go with honor, friend. You need something? Be careful.
Excellent, hero. Now, you know the way to get down to Crystal Song Forest, and also how to return.
Safe travels.
Talk to me!
Tuft, what happens down here ain't fighting. It's a couple of guys dancing around a flag. You looking for some real action, buddy? Oh, 'cause if you are, I got the hottest ticket in town. Ever heard of Gerdfok and Woden? Goblin and Troll, who ran the Ring of Blood back in Outland? Well, they're here in Northrend, and they've started up a whole new fight club over in Zuldrak. If you're interested, go to Zuldrak, east of Crystal Song. New there, at the big arena in the center. Tell 'em Shifty sent ya.
Glad I could help!
Need help? Light bless you.
When I heard that the legendary Hemet Nisingweri was setting sail for the Sholazar Basin, I offered to help fund his expedition. We know little of Sholazar, but it's said to be a lush paradise in the midst of this frozen continent. Hemet has agreed to send back samples of exotic plants, reagents, and crystal. There hasn't been any word from him. Monty Muzzleshot was supposed to be bringing them supplies, but he hasn't returned either. If you'll look into it, I'll send you in my flying machine.
For the Alliance, well met. Go with honor, friend.
What's on your mind?
Hemet's here. So, and he's at the camp. Just go northwest toward the river, and you'll soon see it. And for the love of the light, friend, have him send someone to cut me down.
See you soon.
Where did you come from? I don't suppose that fool of an archmage sent you too. You're lucky to be in one piece. They nearly blew. The jungle here's a darned dangerous place, especially with the venture company about. Yet you will see the boss. He'll sort you out. The camp's at the end of that path, to the northwest. Now,
Safe travels. How are you?
No sense you. Would be done at dipshit. It's not often you run into a complete stranger in the middle of the jungle. You want those druid lackeys sent to stop me in my evil ways. Good luck with that one.
Humid lets out a hearty laugh and pets his gun.
Didn't think so. You're more than welcome to join us in the hunt. Soon as we've dealt with those venture company dogs, there'll be plenty to go around.
Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you. Be good.
Greetings.
When I found out that Miss Bullion was helping Nisingwary with his expedition, I signed up as a deckhand immediately. You see, I'd been meaning to marry her for months. I had it all planned out. I was going to propose the very night of the shipwreck, but now the ring is gone. I've searched everywhere. I know it might sound crazy, but I know the engagement ring is in the basin. If some venture company didn't steal it, maybe a wild creature ate it, but it's here somewhere. I just know it.
For the Alliance.
May the light embrace you.
Ever since we arrived, the venture company has hampered our efforts to secure our campsite and survey the area. Normally, we wouldn't care what they were up to, but they've started antagonizing our scouts and shooting down supply flights. We can't allow this insult to stand. Hemet Nazingwari's expedition came here to hunt, and hunt it shall. Go to Swindlegrin's dig on the far side of the Crystal Pillar to the northeast, and kill any venture company employee you see.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Pleased to meet you. She's ruined. Ruined. I told that captain to be careful with such a precious cargo. But would she listen to me? No. When the ship ran aground, it damaged my flying machine, the Spirit of Nomaregan. Now, we're left without any means to send our reports. There is a chance, though, that the venture company's antics may work in our favor. They shot down another flying machine right about where Monty parachuted into the swamp to the east. Go there and retrieve the engine. It may be our only hope. Be seeing you.
These goblin goons and their minions have decided that they own this pillar and its crystals. I came here to explore the crystals and take samples, but they overpowered me and won't let me return to the camp. If you'll help me fight our way out of here, we can teach these thugs a lesson they'll never forget.
Have a good one. Hey there.
Hey! Well, were you able to get the engine? I just know that Archmage who funded the expedition is getting nervous.
Off and away!
There, just sit it down there. Be careful. Silly, if you ruin this one, we're in big trouble. Now, let's see what I can do.
You have a great day now.
Great. Now that we've got an engine, we're going to need an assortment of other parts to get her back in flying condition. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. A good mechanic can hold his creations together with anything. But we're better off if it doesn't come to that. Anyway, those venture company dullards have plenty of spare parts for their mining equipment. All over Swindlegrin's dig on the far side of that yellow crystal pillar to the northeast. Scoop up a few and bring them back here.
Alrighty then.
Hey there.
The ring, traveler. Please, tell me you found it.
See you around.
You did it. You actually found it. I don't know. I don't know how to thank you.
See you later.
Greetings, friend.
That should hamper their operations, but I worry that the foreman will try to bring in more workers. We have to complete the job while we can.
Seek the path of the light.
We must send Foreman Swindlegrin packing if we're going to shut down his mine permanently, but be careful. His bodyguard, Meat Pie, is a large, mean ogre, and isn't likely to let you see the foreman without a fight. The two probably occupy a platform that would let them look out over the entire venture company operation at Swindlegrin's dig. Remember, the dig is on the far side of the sun-touched pillar to the northeast. Good luck, traveler.
Safe journey.
No!
For freeing Hellas and seeing to her safe return, we all started to get worried when she didn't return from her crystal hunting trip.
Safe travel!
Open your heart to the light.
What a relief to hear that the venture company will trouble us no more. You have my thanks and that of Humid for dealing with this problem. A game hunter cannot, in good conscience, lift her weapon against another person.
Favor the road, travel.
Need assistance?
Did you get those parts?
You have a great day now.
With a little work, these should suffice. My poor flying machine might end up looking more like a venture company. Shredder, though, poor girl, will have to wait until we get back to Dalaran to be restored to her rightful form.
Be seeing you!
You need something?
You did a good job helping Wes with getting that flying machine back up and running. If you'd like to help us further, there is an unusual weather pattern coming in from the northeast. I have a pilot ready to work for me, but I'm afraid he needs a co-pilot. If you think you're up to it, you can take the flight to Lakeside Landing. Tell Vic I sent you.
See you later.
What can I do for you?
No rough landing is going to stop old Humid from mastering the largest game Sholazar has to offer in the wilds northwest of the camp. The jungles are ruled by the mighty Sharthorn Reno. You can prove your worth to the expedition by showing me that you're tough enough to face down those powerful beasts.
See you soon.
What can I do for you?
If you've with Humid before, you know that his skill against many large cats. But the dread sabers here in Sholazar are different. They're able to bring down larger game than I've ever seen a cat hunt. To overcome and kill such a predator is the mark of a true hunter. If you seek to prove you're up to the challenge, test yourself against the dread sabers. They live in the wilderness surrounding the camp and south of the river.
Be careful.
Well met.
So you think you can shoot? Well, let's give it a try. We'll start you out with something nice and gentle. It's got no kick to it at all. Remember, don't point that gun at anything you don't intend to fire at. Now when you're ready, just take aim at that apple on top of old Lucky Wilhelm's head and let her fly.
Keep your feet on the ground.
My, you're a tall one.
Great to meet you.
You're not a bad shot, but you'll get better with practice. How would you like to make a little wager?
Be good.
So you have something of a hunter's instinct. You're not a bad shot, and Humid hasn't driven you out, so he must be planning on including you in the hunt. How'd you like to have a bit of a competition, just me and you? Humid and the others will ask you to help in their hunting. Along the way, you and I will count up the kills we contribute to their goals. This isn't something you can win in the blink of an eye, and you'll find yourself killing many different kinds of creatures. Good luck.
See you soon.
can I help you?
Well, you've proven yourself a capable hunter, but how are you as a tracker?
Have a good one.
I have heard that the natives tell stories of a large dread saber they call Shango. I haven't seen any evidence of this Shango's existence, but my injuries have kept me from venturing outside the camp. If you fancy yourself something of a tracker, you might be able to find out the truth about Shango. Debar said she saw some large tracks on her last outing. Go north from the camp toward Bittertide Lake and search its southern shore for the prince.
See you around.
How are you?
Well, well, well. It looks like you've survived the rhinos after all. And in pretty good shape, if I do say so myself. But there's more to rhino hunting than just staring down the beast as it charges you, and hoping your aim is true. No. You'll need more than that to take on the rhino patriarch that's rumored to dwell in the jungle.
Keep your feet on the ground!
That's settled then. We'll seek out this native sage and have a word with him. He's not likely to volunteer his services, though. I'm told he keeps a small lean-to near the bones of Northrend, just across the river to the south. Introduce yourself and ask what he requires to help us track down this patriarch of the rhinos.
Safe travels!
McGraw. Be safe. Sometimes there's nothing worse than a camp full of hunters. They're all so busy taking down prey animals that the only meat I get is tough and stringy. That's hardly the kind of thing you want to come home to after a long day on the hunt. Lucky for us, though, there is a source of tender, succulent meat nearby. To the south of the river in the camp live long-neck grazers. They're a perfect source of meat for our hungry hunters. Bring me back the best cuts of meat, and we'll properly toast our comrades. For the Horde!
Interest you on a pint?
Life's tossed me a cartload of lemons this time. When the ship ran aground, the kegs carrying my best brew. Erst, all we have now are a few bottles of rum, and it won't sustain a thirsty expedition. We need to get some booze cooking. The trees in the wild-growth mangle to the east seem laden with fruit, but it's too high for me to reach. Look for good, strong vines. See if you can use it to shake some of that fruit out of the trees. Bring me whatever you can find.
Off with it.
Warm wishes to you.
I warn you, stranger, do not make any comments about crashing the ship. I already get enough of it from the rest of the expedition. If you're looking to try your hand at hunting, though, you should test your skills against the wily mangle crocolisks. They live all along the river to the south and in the wild growth, mangle to the east. Prove you can hold your own against them and we'll talk again, hunter.
Remain vigilant.
Talk to me.
Did you have luck winning any of that fruit from those darn tall and stingy trees?
Be good.
Well, that's a better assortment than I would have expected from this place. For the important question, can we distill it into anything drinkable? We'd better get started.
Watch your back.
Now that we've got the raw materials, I've had my assistant ready the still. You'll oversee the process, but I want you to help keep everything under control. You might be tempted to think that we just throw everything into the still and let it sit. But you're wrong. Ingredients and heat need to be added at certain times, and the pressure regulated at others. You'll have no more than 10 seconds to react to a situation. Speak with Tipsy McManus when you're ready to start distilling.
Off with you. What can I get for you today? Be good. What's on your mind?
How did it turn out?
Watch your back.
Grimbooze gives the cask a shake.
There's something in here. But the million gold question is, can you drink it? Don't allow you go anywhere. You'll be responsible for overseeing the sampling of the products too.
Off with you.
And now for the moment of truth.
Grimbooze chuckles.
I've always wanted to say that. What? Normally, I debut a new drink at a banquet, but we can't have one in the middle of the jungle. Instead, just take samples to a few trusted friends and return with their comments. Let's see. We'll definitely want Hemet Nezingwari's opinion, and Hadris Harlow's too. They're here in camp. What? You'll want to head over to Lekkerside Landing near the center of the basin and offer Tamara Wobblesprocket a taste.
Be good.
What's on your mind?
Care to count him up?
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Impressive, hero. Are you certain you're not a member of the expedition? No, I'm certain of it. There would have been a crash joke in there somewhere.
Dionysaka.
The Mangle Crocolisk is a master of the ambush, and I intend to beat the best at his game. To do that, we'll need to construct a convincing camouflage for you. We'll use plants that grow in the sandy soil of the riverbanks and lake beaches. The sand fern is best for this purpose. It grows in the sandy areas near the shores of the Sea Breach Flow. Just to the south, Bittertide Lake and Bittertide Falls. To the north, and the edges of River's Heart. The large lake beyond the Mangle to the east.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
You need something?
I think you may have found the proof we need for this Shango, and I think I have an idea as to where we can find him.
See you later.
Shango awaits, traveler. If you have succeeded in your tracking, he will not know that you stalk him, and you will need the advantage. He is supposed to be bigger, stronger, and more ferocious than the other dread sabers of the Basin. Travel north to the western shore of Bittertide Lake and near the falls that feed it. Do battle with Shango. If you succeed, return with his pelt.
Be careful.
Thrall Hall. Strength. Did you get those steaks? May your blades never dull. Now that's a meal. If anything good came of the shipwreck, it's got to be that we've been spared eating nothing but salt beef for the next month. Thank you again, hero. Go forth to victory.
What brings you to Ram's shrine? We not know you, stranger, but we know you want something. We will talk to Bones of Northrend for you. But you must bring us offerings. We need powerful Emperor Cobra Fangs to complete our Oracle's necklace. Go to the Wild Growth Mangle, northeast of our hut. Find Cobras and bring back best fangs. Then, we make Bones speak to you. We must know. Do you bring fangs? The Oracle inspects the fangs. We approve. Bones of Northrend will speak to Hero. Bones of Northrend, Oracle Suram sends Traveler to you. We have prepared incense for you. Light it and place it near Northrend's head, and you will hear his voice. Confused, you tell Suram that you haven't even told him your question. True, we not know, but mighty Northrend does. Do not doubt. Northrend will answer your heart's question. Go to Northrend, not wait long.
Hello!
You've come to concede already?
Drostan's jaw drops as you tell him you've already made all your kills.
How in Azeroth did you do that? I just made my 58th. But fair's fair. I underestimated you, Hero. But you've earned this victory fair and square.
Be good!
Blessings upon you.
Did you bring all the ferns we'll need?
Dionysaka.
Debar accepts the Sanfern fronts from you and starts bending them around your body.
Yes, this should work. Stand still. We'll make a bush of you yet.
Favor the road traveled by few.
The largest crocolisk in the basin. Around here asks Bushwhacker for his ambush prowess. Likes to sun himself in the shallow waters of River's Heart. It's the large lake at the basin center and is to the east of our camp. I want you to take the camouflage I've prepared and hide on the western beach of River's Heart and ambush Bushwhacker when he shows himself. Bring back his mighty jaws if you are able to overcome him.
Safe.
Can I help you?
Have you taken on Shango?
For the Alliance.
What an exquisite pelt from such a noble animal. It heartens me to see that the rumors about Shango were indeed true, Hero. Your pursuit of the creature has been flawless. You are a true huntsman.
Have a good one. Greetings. See you around.
The professor sent you my way, all right.
For the Alliance. Have a good one.
There's one little problem we have to solve before we head out. You see, I can't seem to find the keys to my flying machine. I've looked pretty much everywhere for them. Maybe you can give me a hand. Only place I haven't looked yet is inside the lake. I'll even give you my very own air tank. It's almost empty, but it's got a couple of hits left.
See you later. Be careful.
I'm not sure about what I saw while flying to the northeast, but to me it looked like a gigantic woman kicking some scourge butt. I'd heard the professor talk about a certain life warden appointed by the Titans to look over Sholazar. I might not be a Titan historian, but it sounds like she fits the bill. I also know that if the scourge crossed the border between the Lost Lands and the rest of Sholazar, our expedition's as good as dead. What do you say you go look for her and lend a hand?
Have a good one. Hey there. Be careful.
You find anything yet, traveler?
See you later.
Excellent.
For the Alliance.
It's about time we had planes up and running in this place. The professor's been asking me to check out a strange weather pattern coming from the northeast. Thing is, I'm going to need a co-pilot if we're going to uncharted territory. No way in hell I'm heading out there alone. What do you say? You might learn a thing or two, and once you learn to deal with the northern winds, you can pretty much fly anywhere.
See you around.
closer.
You need something? Be careful.
You saved my life up there, buddy. Nice flying.
For the Alliance.
How are you?
2 out of 3 drinkers agree. Not bad for a first try. Not bad at all. I suppose I'll have to whip up something else for Tamara. By way of apology, what should we call this creation?
Watch your back.
Kronakai Christor!
Did our plan work?
Remain vigilant.
Deba, distance as you described the failure of the disguise.
What do you mean our plan didn't work as intended? Well, you did manage to get the kill to your credit. Look at the size of this jaw. Humid will be proud of our efforts. This crocolisk was truly a monster.
May your days be long and your hardships sweet.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
Aim at distance as you describe what you learned.
Way to go. No dead rhino tells he mitnezing where and what he can hunt. We'll show that heap of bones.
Keep your feet on the ground. Safe travels.
Now that we know where to find Faron, all that remains is the battle against the great beast. Are you ready to take on this rhino, traveler? For all the spirits blustering, I'm certain it was telling the truth about the beast's strength. When you're ready to face him, head north past the sun-touched pillar and look for Farun on the northeast shore of the Bittertide Lake. It may even venture near the glimmering pillar. Bring back its horn to commemorate your kill.
Be good. See you soon.
When the trouble with the venture company, I asked Marvin Wobblesprocket and his wife Tamara to take their flying machines east to River's Heart. I asked them to set up a small camp there so that we could use them as a relay to fly in supplies and survey the area. They should have arrived by now and started setting up. River's Heart is near the center of the basin, where the rivers converge. Search for Lakeshore Landing. On the northeast shore, Marvin mentioned it would be the best spot.
Be good. Well met.
Did you kill the beast?
Keep your feet on the ground.
A net examines the horn.
An astounding trophy from an amazing animal. I've been hearing rumors of even bigger, more ferocious game in the northern reaches of the basin. And I'd like you to. It down and so.
Safe travel.
Well, adventurer, you've certainly proven your mettle as a hunter of all kinds of game animals, cats and crocolisk's. For some members of the expedition, these creatures are sufficient to test their hunting skills. Like myself, crave larger challenges. Dorian Drextalker went north, across Bittertide Lake, and established a camp there. He's heard rumors of gigantic primordial drakes. Just imagine what a quarry they would be. Go check up on Dorian and see if he's had any luck.
See you soon.
What can I do for you? See you around.
So old Hemet didn't forget about me, after all. I suppose he's going to want to participate in the hunt once we've done all the hard work. Don't worry. There are plenty of drakes to go around. Hemet will get his wish.
See you later. Have a good one.
The primordial drakes occupy most of the area to the north and east, and I can feel the heat of their breath even at this distance. Before we can challenge the mightiest among the drakes, we must test our skills against the lesser creatures. Still, don't let your guard down. Any one of these beasts can devour a man whole. Once you've familiarized yourself with the combat tactics of these drakes, return and I will tell you our next step.
For the Alliance. See you later.
We're not likely to get Broodmother Slavina's attention. Our arms around like fools. But if smart, we can bait her into fighting us. We'll also secure more fodder for my little project.
Dorian glances over at Suet Fizzle.
But don't worry about that for now. Just look for the primordial drake eggs in the area east and northeast of the camp. Burst them open and scoop up the hatchlings that come out. When the Broodmother realizes what we've done, she'll have no choice but to face us.
Be careful. King's honor, friend.
There's no more caustic material in all of the basin than Bittertide Hydra sputum. I've got special containers to collect just such a thing for Archmage Penteresa's studies. Now, all I need is a brave, collector. You look like a hardy, adventurous adventurer. How'd you like to make a bit of money and aid Dalaran's cause at the same time? All you need to do is take this container with you to Bittertide Lake to the southwest, engage the Hydra, and use the container to sample the sputum they shower you with.
Be careful.
Need assistance? Be seeing you!
Out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
What can I do for you?
Did you get those samples?
For the Alliance.
Wonderful. Here's your payment as agreed. And, a bit of advice. You might want to enjoy long hot baths the next few days if that burning sensation persists.
Go with honor, friend.
You need something? Have a good one.
I can hear the confidence in your words. Good. The experience will come in handy when we face the Queen of the Drakes.
See you around.
Have you secured the bait we'll need to get the broodmother's attention?
Be careful.
Ah, well done. Plenty of little hatchlings for Zootfizzle over there.
See you around.
Can I help you? Off and away. Before you off, broodmother, Slavina, Dorian thought it might. A good idea for you, and humid to your efforts by riding into battle on the back of a mammoth. The area around the camp is full of them. Just take this bridle and skip it over the head of a shattertusk mammoth. Be careful of the ghouls, though. They won't tolerate the harness at all. Bring the mammoth back here when you found a suitable one. You have a great day now. Alrighty then. Dorian's had me training and feeding the baby drakes he captures, and it has got me thinking I want a pet of my own. No, not a juvenile drake. I don't want a pet capable of biting my hand off. However, in the bone fields to the northeast of the camp, beyond the area by the drakes, there's a large population of Goretalon rocks. The grown ones are beyond hope of domesticating. But if you bring me the eggs from their nests, I can raise them from the time they hatch. Be seeing you!
Light be with you.
That Archmage Pentarus back in Dalaran will be expecting us to return with all kinds of reagents and talismans. It seems the locals are fond of animal parts. Twisted claws from the Goretalon rocks are among their favourite. It's not my place to say whether the rumours are true or not, but I've a feeling there's something here. The rocks live in the bone fields off to the northeast, where they feed on the corpses of old mammoths. Will you help me gather talons for the Archmage's research?
Be careful.
It's too far away.
off and away. Perfect. Now, all we need to do is get him at a stepladder. Alrighty then. Do you have those eggs? You have a great day now. Oh, these are very nice. I've gotten so tired of robotic squirrels and chickens for company. It'll be wonderful to have a pet whose joints won't require oiling. Be seeing you.
King's honor, friend.
Were you able to find any of the twisted talons?
Light bless you.
Colvin looks admiringly at the talons you've brought back.
These will more than suffice. The Gorloks have a saying that the more gnarled the talon, the more power it holds. I'm sure the Archmage will get his money's worth from this expedition.
Be careful.
Greetings.
Broodmother Slavina's likely to be a snarling ball of teeth, spikes, and talons. You've gone and stolen her children away, and no mother takes kindly to that. 'Tis true they hatched from eggs, but she loves the little beasts no less than your mother loves you. She'll be desperate and fierce in equal measures. Everything he met loves in a target. You and he, along with that mammoth, should be a match for her. She's on her perch at the northern edge of the savage thicket and hungers for revenge.
Have a good one.
Closer.
What can I do for you?
Well, I had a whole speech prepared, but the old man himself has some words he wants to say to you.
See you later.
You need something?
So, he next sent you. We were just about to let him know that we've gotten things up and running here. Please forgive Marvin if he seems to be ignoring you, but he gets very absorbed in his work.
See you around. Hey there.
when he met me to accompany Marvin out here. I hoped there might be opportunity to, on my own hunting skills, in between repairing the flying machines and setting up the camp. I wanted to take down a ferocious lion named Pitch. He said to make his home south of here, near where the wild-growth mangle meets the northern face of the Skyreach pillar. If you can find the beast, would you bring back his remains? If the rumors are true, they'd make a trophy even He-Met will respect.
See you later.
My kill. You take my kill.
Gekek taunts you with his spear.
You dumb questant. Now you owe Gekek. You be Frenzyheart's slave. You slay many more beasts for Frenzyheart. You go Frenzyheart Hill to northeast. You tell High Shaman Rakyak you the new slave. Go, questant. Go, or I taunt you a second time.
Gekek waves his spear around menacingly.
Good day to you.
Did you find Pitch?
Have a good one.
You got it. Now all I have to do is make a trophy out of it. That'll be the hard part. Finding a way to preserve it so that He-Met doesn't have a good laugh at my expense.
Safe travels.
You, the new slave? Good. We running out. You think you're so great, hunter, eh? You know, Frenzyheart, you'll not know of hunt. Gorogek is great ape hunter. He slays so many ape you can't count on claws. You go with Gorojek and hunt Hard Knuckles to east. You the slave. Wanderer, you do what Gorojek tell you. Not. Slave thing. Rakyak want me to babysit you while I kill Hard Knuckles. I feeling generous today, so I let you kill some too, but don't get in Gorojek's way. Rakyak not know yet, but Gorojek has eye on big bad Hard Knuckle mama. We go to Hard Knuckle clear into east and poke Soft Knuckles with poker, and she's sure to come yelling. Gorojek roots his hands together gleefully.
target.
Goragek show. Silly hero. Slave. How it done? Goragek, take you to kill Big Mom of Heart Knuckles, eh? You lucky. Dumb soft knuckle squeal. Good. Rakyak squeals loudly and breaks out laughing. Rakyak, not dumb. Maybe you good at killing things. Maybe Frenzy Heart can make you into real hunter. Dajik hunts giant wasp things better than all Wolvar. Go with Dajik to Sapphire Hive to southeast or to River in south and learn the hunt. Bristlepine can be dangerous, but most stay far away from Wolvar. Wasps, on the other hand, not fear the Frenzy Heart. They even kill some of our hunters. I know Rakyak want Wasp Queen dead, but no Wolvar want to go into her hive. You go kill Wasp Queen in Sapphire Hive to southeast and get Stinger for Rakyak. Me bet Rakyak like that.
I need a target. We kill many wasps. Rakyak don't think they run out. You smell like wasp things. You killed Queen Una Wasp. You stronger than Rakyak thought. Maybe wasps go away now and stop attacking Frenzy Heart hunters. Dumb Goragek stumble into chicken house and let all the chickens go. They all around hill. Go get chickens back. Elda Harkek shoos you away. You catch chickens? Good. I was worried about foodstuffs. I'm already pretty hungry. Thank you, hero. Lion killer, chicken chaser, new frenzy heart slave. I know you don't want to stay slave. So, I tell you what to do. Show you better than the other frenzy heart hunters and then Rackjack respect you. On the sands of South River there are beasts that kills wasp, apes, and even wolver. He called Surfex. You bring Claw of Surfex to Rackjack, and maybe he release you from slaveness. Hope Dajic teaching you good. So Surfex be easy stuff. You good hunter, but Frenzy Heart can make you stronger. Harkek, think maybe you ready for something more important. Before Rackyak send you on important mission, you need gather things for Rackyak all along. River to south are blue crystals. Rackyak need lots of blue crystals. You go get crystals now. Shadowman is a chuck and sen and now I not ask for you, Wanderer, what you want. You kill Surfex? I bet you follow Mighty Wolvar, that kills Surfex and take Claw. My Claw now. Almost ready for long journey. Gigek, come back with Crocolisk just a moment ago. Good hero. Okay, all ready. Zepik is best hunter of the Frenzy Heart. Zepik hunts big tongues. Ugly things near swamps that try to steal all stuff they can find. Zepik going on long trek to break Big Tongue Shrine and try to scare them away. We no want big tongues in this land anymore. There a Crocolisk chained on northeast side of hill, next to tree. Go with Zepik and do what Zepik tell you.
We here must work fast. Watch out for big tongues. Okay. The crystal things. The big tongues use the crystals to power their ranged shrines. Zepik not know quite how it works, but Zepik does know that if they use wrong crystals, the clouds and the rain go crazy. Zepik tried to sneak in at one of their other ranged shrines, but it not go so well. It's sure to go much better with two. Take crystals, place at big stone pillar shrine thing, then smash them to release power. Zepik not sure what will happen, so might want to step back after. Gorillas and wasps are boring. Big tongues, the only thing fun. To hunt while we mess up range shrine. We kill lots of missed big tongues. That's sure to make them not want to come back to village thing. Zepik nods to himself, confidently. It works so good. You see lightning smash that oracle guy? So good. Zepik groups his hands together and chuckles maniacally. I stabbed those big tongues good. You did. Okay, I guess. No, I just kidding. You good hunter. I glad to hunt with you.
Okay, we done. Time to go back. No crocolisk to ride this time, though. If we go east and stay near ridge, it should lead all the way back near hill. Need to be careful not to go far below ridge, though, or we might go right into Big Tongue Tree Village thing. Zepik cannot think they like us right now.
blown up by lightning. Rakyak breaks out laughing for a moment. You good hunter, Rakyak. Like you, maybe one day, you can be honorary Frenzy Heart. Only maybe, though.
Okay, Rakyak have very important job. You go capture injured Big Tongue that tracker spotted at river to north. Not bring Hunter this time because they maybe want to just kill it. I want to hide it so that I can poke it and make it tell me things. Go you and bring me Big Tongue prize thing.
I need a target.
No, kill me, please. We was just looking for fish. We not want to die. I sorry. I not mean to get you in trouble. The injured oracle stares at you blankly for a long while. You save me. We thank you. We going to go back to village now. You come too. You can stay with us. Puppy men kind of mean. Anyway, let me know when you're ready to go. Okay? You help us? You welcome then, hero. We were here long before the puppy men came. This is very sacred place. We will not leave. You seem like maybe you good, but we have LaFou stay with you just in case. You understand, we think. They're snakes thing that keeps trying to eat our hatchlings. Go with LaFou and make them stop, okay? Especially big one near Waterfall to northeast. Suse said, we go with you. You be nice, okay? Ooh, we know. We can make Suse happy if we bring back more offerings for shrine. We not need to go far. There's always stuffs to dig up around village. Just look for sparkles in dirt. Let's go. Let's go. More offerings for shrine. Hello, Driskin. Doc, you get along with LaFou good. Shinnies for the great rainstone. Not good. Good. We offer these right away. LaFou thought of this. Yes, he a very smart rain speaker. Snake gone? Good hero. We thank you. We have great idea. Huh? You are friends with puppy men. They may be listen to you. We want you to go give offering to Shaman Vekchik. He's southwest where river turns into waterfall. Tell puppy man we no want fight. Tell him we play nice. You good wanderer. We trust you do this right. So mean. We only be nice and they only be mean. They keep messing with great stones. Maybe they not know great stones are sacred. High Oracle Susei stares at your forehead for a while before speaking.
Su-gan asked for help. We think they might have been attacked by puppy men again. We sending you and Jalaut to help. Follow West River up to Mist Whisper Refuge. Do what Su-gan says. Hit the puppy men on the nose if they being mean. They don't like that.
High Oracle Susei goes back to staring at your forehead as you leave. We think we've seen you before. You visit Mist Whisper Village sometime already. Susei said you good. Susei smart, so we trust you too. Mistcaller Su-gan offers an awkwardly large smile. So some puppy men come and smash blue crystals at Great Mist Stone. Lots of rain and lightning and badness. Blue is wrong crystal for Great Mist Stone. Dumb puppy men. After lightning, puppy men stole big treasure we found in the sea lake. We need treasure back to give to Great Mist Stone. Mist Stone is angry after what the puppy men did. One who took it named Tartar. No. Tic-tac. No. No. Tartak I mission. That it. Tartak. He went to the camp thing to north. Go get treasure back. We try to be nice to puppy men ever since they came. But they nothing but mean. We okay with them being dumb. They not do much harm. Now,
They mess with sacred shrines, though. Sacred shrines, not for messing with. The Great Stones are here from all the way back when the Great Ones made us. We wouldn't know what to do if the Great Mist Stone were hurt. Go to their camp to north, make puppy men stop, and not come back. Dumb puppy thieves. You did it. You strong and nice, good friend of Mist Whispers. Miss Kalasugan lets loose a big, toothy grin. You squash. Good. Thank you for help. Dutch should I say?
You're a good Driskin. Miss Whisper safe. Treasure safe and puppy men, sure to leave us alone now. You go back to Rain Speaker Canopy and tell. Soon say you done good.
You back so soon. Vent good then, yeah. I not think you be back in time to go out again, but I wrong. I sending Moodle to nearby Mosswalker friends to bop silly Mosswalkers for not coming. See Shrine. Their village is east of Upperidge, northeast of Broken Pillar. You go with Moodle, the extra smart Rain speaker. You'll listen to him good like. Before you say anything, do not assume me as foolish as most of the oracles you've met. I've been into the world a bit. I've learned your language, and I'm not easily duped. I knew the Mosswalkers were dead before we ever came. Though I didn't know that the undead were behind it. They are not supposed to be able to enter this land. The destruction of the Lifeblood Pillar must have allowed them in somehow. We must see to it that they leave. There's some small chance that the Mosswalkers are not all dead yet. And at the very least, they deserve to not be butchered like this. Let's find some revenge for this slaughter, and see if there are any to be saved in the process. I've always suspected that the pillars have been the main reason for our weather and seclusion from the undead. This confirms it a bit. Not terribly long ago, there was a sound of a great explosion. When the Lifeblood Pillar fell, the weather changed for the Mosswalkers almost immediately. It began to snow, something we never see. They were able to stop the snow by bringing more Lifeblood crystals to the Great Moss Stone. Perhaps if we can do the same, it will help ward off the undead as well. I'm very glad there were some to be saved, with luck. they'll make it back to rain speaker canopies safely. The Mosswalkers were good people. They did not deserve this. We might be too late for the shards to make a difference, but our options are somewhat limited. Perhaps the crystals will ward off the undead gradually. But there is one more thing that must be done. We need to find the leader of these undead and kill him, to ensure there's no one to push the wretches back upon us. If my suspicions are correct, he will be somewhere inside the fallen pillar. The sundered shard. The corpses being dragged there would suggest as much anyway. I'll place the shards and bring the news to Susei. You will need to find other help in the meantime.
Say, probably worrying about us. Maybe you go back to town and tell him everything okay? Yeah. Go tell Susei. I go and grab shiny ball thing from Deadlish Guy. I meet you there. Go, go. I meet you there.
Good to see you again. We worried when you not come back right away. Jalut beat you back. Lot of energy in Jalut, he pretty fast. He told me how you save him from the lich thing. Moodle told me how you save Mosswalkers too. You really nice. I hope you stay with us for a while. Always something need doing. You are not of this land, but you also are not of the Scourge. What should I make of you? This should never have happened. The forces of Undeath stormed the very cradle of life. If you're not here to destroy the minions of the Lich King, then leave at once. Do not incur my wrath by distracting me from my duties. Very well, hero. I'm satisfied that you're not one of the Lich King's minions. Perhaps there is something you can do for us after all. The agents of the Lich King have foolishly trespassed upon these lands, where the power of life rules supreme. All harm they inflict will be returned to them sevenfold. The monster directly responsible for corrupting the land is known as Balgrim Lightbringer. You will find him just to the north of here. Take this wand and use it to reflect the power of death upon him. Show the scourge that the power of life prevails above all. You continue to prove yourself, hero. Perhaps I was too quick to judge you. I had assumed you were here with the poachers who were recently stranded in my lands. But perhaps you're ready to put that behind you.
The Titans shaped entire life forms here, fostering their unfettered growth. The 5 crystal pillars that surround the basin emanate pure life force. This scourge should have never been able to penetrate the basin, but one of the pillars was destroyed. Go to the lifeblood pillar and see if you can find out what happened. No undead would have been able to approach the pillar, so keep your eyes out for living intruders. You'll find what remains of the pillar directly south of you.
The lifeblood pillar was toppled over with great force, sending the very earth into an upheaval. The elementals that wander the sunlit shore carry with them the very life essence that gave the pillar its strength. I cannot allow this energy to be wasted, for only 4 pillars remain. Head to the sunlit shard, to the southeast, and seek the lifeblood elementals. Use this gem on their remains to recover their rampant energy. We'll need the energy to heal the land when all this is over. The corpse is badly burnt. There appear to be the remains of several powder kegs in the vicinity. It appears the avatar of Freya was right. The undead, not able to enter Sholazar Basin before the lifeblood pillar was down. They used their living agents from the cult of the damned instead. You'd best warn her about the Lich King's living agents within Sholazar Basin. I thank you, hero. It is a shame that the pillar has fallen, but we must salvage what we can. The living willingly serve the Lich King? All this time I have been searching for the wrong enemy. Hero, let us make haste and uproot these cultists from these lands. I am an embodiment of but one aspect of Freya, daughter of the Titans. I am the Life Warden. I was left here to protect this land against the threat of the Scourge. I never anticipated the Lich King would send living servants to do his work. I could easily crush these cultists myself, but I am all that stands between the undead armies and the rest of the Basin. Go, traveler, deliver my wrath to these insolent trespassers. The Lich King's lackeys have dared to bring weapons of destruction into my domain. I will not stand for this. Go to their outpost to the north and destroy the weapons they would use against the land. We cannot let the Scourge take another inch of these sacred lands. You speak the truth. The intruders at the camp were dealt with, but I'm afraid it might have been too late. I thank you, hero. You're proving to be a worthy ally. We were not quick enough, traveler. The cultist scum have arrived at the glimmering pillar and are making preparations to destroy it. I can sense them. We don't have much time. Blow upon this horn atop the glimmering pillar to channel my power through the crystal. We shall show this scum to not trifle with the Titan's creations. I wasn't expecting a mere mortal to prove as worthy an ally as you. I fear our efforts have not been sufficient. However, the Scourge shows no signs of stopping. The cultists have been taken care of, but the Scourge's invasion has not slowed down. The situation is becoming desperate.
travel. There exists a last resort. Before I reveal any more, however, I must be sure I have your absolute trust. There is no turning back now. If you agree to help me, you will do so without hesitation. It is time then. Let us activate the Waygate. You will find the first switch inside the Maker's Perch on the western edge of the basin. Beware, traveler. The Titans use the perch to watch over their creations. Many of their stone servants still guard the place. We're halfway there. One more switch needs to be activated before we can retrieve the detonator.
We cannot stop now, President. You've triggered the first switch, but one remains. The Titans constructed a second vantage point where they oversaw their creations. You'll find it to the east, high in the mountains. Pull the activation switch, the tower inside the overlook, and the Waygate will open.
The waygate is active. Hero, it is time.
It is time, adventurer. The waygate has been activated for the first time in 7 centuries. Use it to travel to where our final hope lies. Let us put an end to those who would seek to bring the taint of Undeath to this pristine land. Let unleash the Intimidian.
As you read the engravings on this stone colossus, you realize that this is the weapon that Freya spoke of. This is the Etimidian. This colossal being appears to be inactive. You notice an empty rune-shaped slot on its chest. Perhaps you might be able to find the missing rune inside the nearby overlook. The rune-shaped slot on the Etimidian's chest appears to glow with faint power. You hear the rumbling sound of stone grinding as the Etimidian's limbs come to life. I am needed somewhere. You speak the truth, Wanderer. I can sense the very essence of Sholazar Basin begin to fray by the blight of Undeath, even as we speak. I've bound my being into the rune. Wanderer, deliver it to she who sent you here, for only her power can grant me passage to her lands. You've returned, traveler. You've done well. Woe unto our enemies. Woe unto those who serve the Lich King and threaten the Titan's creations, for the Etimidian is here. It is time, traveler. The Etimidian is one of the most destructive forces ever created by the Titans, and I am loath to unleash him in my lands. There is little choice, however. Our enemies have forced my hand, and the fury of the Titans will cleanse all. am grateful for your help. It is my duty to watch over these lands and all life that dwells on them. Thanks to you, that life will continue to thrive while the forces of death rage in the bordering regions. Your actions will not be forgotten.